Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and this week's episode is mainly first-party news. There have been a lot of Hasbro Nerf announcements and leaks, so let's get into that. Let's start out with some of the official announcements from Hasbro. They are all Fortnite, but there are a ton of different blasters, even if most of them are recolors. Let's go through the list. First up, we have the targeting set. This is two of the micro-style blasters from the Fortnite series, but squished. A pair of those and a target for $20 at Target. The target's pretty cool. You can hang it on a wall or stand it up, and that's like one of the decent sized looking targets they have. We'll get to other targets in a minute. Next up, we have the DPE. Dual pistol epic? Don't know. It is a pack of two purple pistols that are very similar to the SPL, but purple, and the sight's a little bit different. But having a dual pack, I like that. And then you can play with a friend. And those are going to be $35 at Target. Next on the list is the ARE, Assault Rifle Epic. It's a Scar reskin. This one's purple. I like the purple better. The purple looks nice. Don't have much else to say than that. Next on the list is SPR, Silenced Pistol Rare, which is exactly a reskin of the other Silenced Pistol. Legendary. This one, however, does come with little llama targets that are so cute. I do think they're a bit small though. Hasbro likes to include small targets with things, and I haven't figured out why, considering darts aren't so accurate. Anyway, you can get this targeting set for $25 on Amazon. Next on the list is the AR. It's a white scar. It comes with stickers of burgers and fries. And is that a knife? Burgers and fries and a something. I'm assuming that's a popular skin for Fortnite. Probably. I'm happy that there's stickers and not painted on, because stickers can go anywhere or nowhere. And the white blaster is a pretty nice base coat for whatever color you'd want it to be. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. $50 on Amazon. Then we have the TSR, Tactical Shotgun Rare, a blue version. Now, you can find the original one for $30 at Target. This one, those little llama targets must cost Hasbro something, because this package is $45 on Amazon. Those are some expensive targets. The one I'm most excited about is the RHT, which I have no idea what that stands for. Couldn't even make a guess. But it's a scythe. A foam scythe. Just in time for Halloween. Oh, that'll be fun. I think I'm going to get that one. It's only just under 2 feet long, which is a little disappointing. But foam scythe. That's fun. It's just fun. And lastly, we have the Fortnite Micro Ice Storm Collection, which is a pack of 6 essentially jolts, microshot versions of Fortnite blasters, some which we've already seen, and they all come in the awesome Sonic Ice flavor of plastic. The clear but colored. They honestly look kind of cool. However, a $50 price tag is a little bit hefty. Now that we're done talking about the official stuff, let's talk about the fun stuff. Leaks. Someone on Reddit posted pre-production box art that was being tested on the shelves of Kohl's. He probably shouldn't have posted those photos and must have realized it and has since deleted these photos, but not before they were shared around, so we all still get to see. How exciting. I'll go through these 3 blasters in order from my personal least to most favorite level of excitement. Let's go. First up is the Rival Knockout, which is essentially a Rival Jolt. It has breech loading from the top, you charge it from the bottom, and it's got some round storage, which makes it, slightly better than a Jolt. Enough storage for 2 rounds, and then the one in the chamber, and yet those rival balls must be made out of gold, because they're only going to include 2. Okay. The Mega Talon is essentially a Mega Jolt. Now, we've already had single-shot Mega Blasters like the Hot Shock, but I guess this one, I appreciate the ammo storage options. You can put it in the front of the handle and on the top, so that's a little bit better. And I feel the Mega single-shot blasters have a little bit more of a place in actual gameplay. If you, integrated it into the priming handle of a blaster, or as a front foregrip, then you have a Mega Dart at the ready for any game modes that have special Mega powers. And, at least that has a use. Last up is the Rival Roundhouse, which I am actually excited about. It's basically a Rival revolver, and it will be the first one that is actually a revolver. The Overwatch one was disappointing. But this is a 15-round blaster, so you have 5 magazines that actually rotate around, at least that's what the box art leads me to believe, with 3 balls per tube. And this would actually be a useful blaster. 15 rounds in that form factor is kind of incredible. And I really want to get my hands on one of these. Also, separately, I kind of like that it looks like a Maverick. Like the part behind the cylinder, that looks like a Maverick. It's awesome. And while we're talking about this one, I just want to point out on the back of the box, you can see this little shotgun. That's a box that wasn't posted, that we haven't seen, that we don't know what's coming, and there's not a lot of detail in there, so I can't speculate too much about it, but I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that it's better than the Reaper shotgun, by, actually being a shotgun. We'll see. This is the segment for bad news. Unfortunately, someone thought it would be cool to 3D print a mask, and a 3D printed mask does sound pretty cool. However, they also thought that it would work well as eye protection, and they were unfortunately mistaken. This player was injured. They didn't lose the use of their eye, but they did injure their eye. And I feel like it's really important to put out just a PSA of don't make your own eye protection. It's not just the lenses that protect your eye, it's the frames and just general construction of the glasses that help protect you. And if you're just doing stock wars, really low FPS wars, glasses are fine, sunglasses are fine. But if you're doing high FPS wars, like this player was, and like I play, and like many of us play in, you really, really, really need to have safety-rated eye protection. So be safe out there, everybody. After some sad news, we could use some good news. And the good news is, this dad is so cool. He knows the scourge of all Nerfers is the evil red Solo Cup. So he made this firing range for his kids. Probably mostly so he wouldn't get shot himself. But look at these little cup monsters. They're so cute. This is such a good dad. I really want to go and build something like this for myself now. These little monsters are so, so, so cute. It looks like a lot of them are resettable, like they're hanging from string or they spin when they're hit. Such an excellent idea. And something like this would probably be really good for things like conventions as well. Hint, hint at all the exhibitors and stuff. Now it's time for Mod of the Week, and there were a couple of really strong contenders this week, but ultimately I had to go with the one that spoke the most to me, and that is this strong arm integration from Snailboy. I think I like it because I'm so used to seeing huge, full-size, two-handed, crazy big integrations, and this one it's a secondary, and it's something that somebody made because they just had a lot of small parts to use, and just to make something cool in its own right instead of being in your face, I guess. I hope that makes sense to everybody out there. It makes sense in my head. Anyway, this strong arm has a Maverick grip for a handguard, and there's some dart storage there, which is really, really clever because you definitely need easy access to darts when you're using a strong arm. And some other bits and bobs that I can't quite recognize, but it all together comes together to have an awesome sci-fi feel. The paint job idea is really good. It maybe not have been executed the best, but I really like what they were going for, and the basics are there. Keep practicing. You will get better. I believe in you. I just like it. It just makes me happy to look at. So thank you for sharing the snail boy. Keep up the good work. The video of the week is some footage from Bang's Ion Rush by Andrew G. And I think I really like this footage, not just because I, generally like watching gameplay footage, but it really highlights how in Ion Rush, to play well, you have to be super aggressive. You do the most when you just get to your cover first and you start laying down rounds first. And if you can take out that first one or two people on the other team, you're basically done. Like, it's all about being hyper aggressive and just landing those first couple of shots. If you stagnate, you're done. But this was really, really fun to watch, and thank you for sharing this with us, Andrew. Oh, and that is all we have this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, there's the subscribe button, there's the like button, there's the links in the description to all of the different stories, should you wish to learn more about them. I have magic fingers today for some reason. Just wanna dance with my magic fingers. Why do I embarrass myself on the internet? I'm gonna say bye now. Bye! I can't think of anything else to do for the outro. I feel like I've done all the things.